Hey, how's it going, Noor?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, good. I'm a day off, so better than ever.
All right. How's your life now?
Yeah, it's kind of it's going back on tracks, but it's not the same. So we're trying to adapt to all this new world, new economy, new restrictions.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So, by the way, um, thank you for accepting my invitation to join to
My
be the
pleasure.
of this class. All right. We will start in 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
So what about you? How are things going in Malaysia?
Everything is good. All the businesses operating as usual. Yeah. The cases is decreased day by day. Everything is
So schools and like how are things going on school and university? You guys have classes or you just
yeah. I'm still
like
online classes, and my sibling also go to their school right now.
okay, good, good.
Everything is good now.
So life it's normal in Malaysia or not? How are like the commerce? How are things going around? Are people using the mask? Do you guys
Yes,
have any restrictions?
yes, we must take care of the social distance, and
Hmm.
when we go out from house, so we must wear a mask. Always using a hand sanitizer.
Hmm.
How about Italy? How about the cases?
Yeah, it's kind of now it's much better. Commerces are all open. People are around on the streets. I don't know why we're still well, we have inconvenient restrictions. For example, so people are all in the streets. They're all around. Everyone can do everything basically. But for example, my area, which is restaurants, um, you're limited. So you cannot put the same quantity of people in the same like inside the restaurant. So you need the social distance.
Mm-hmm.
But in so for me, it doesn't make any sense to make this economic restrictions. So this all these restrictions are making a life of a lot of people a bad time. And if at the same time people are all around, people are together anyways, people are in contact, and then they put the mask because it's a rule, but they are in contact, they are kissing, they are, I mean, so I don't see the reason. Uh, I think if we still need the lockdown, if we still need the distance to be safe, let's do it. But there's no sense to have these restrictions, which have a really bad impact in the economy and a lot of people's and families' lives if we're not respecting the basic rules. So that's what I'm seeing. Like even in Brazil, it's much worse. I don't know if you're aware of the situation in Brazil, but um, it's the worst country now. Like our president, it's let's say it's not the best, the most reasonable person, and so everything is going without any sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's pray. That's the only thing we can do.
Let's pray together. Okay, I think we're gonna start our class now.
Okay.
All right. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, today we are going to start our online class, which is online basic foreign language class, organized by International Affairs Division, KLMSS, IIUM, Pago. So today we're gonna learn basic Portuguese language. So welcome to our speaker, Rafael Bukoleri Tanure. I hope that I'm not
You're almost there.
okay. So shall we start our class? Oh, before that, I want to remind to all the participants, Malaysian or non-Malaysian, please fill in your details in the link provided at the KLMS Society profile. So let's start with greeting parts. So if I'm travel to Brazil, if I want to greet people, so how would you say? So I want to say hi to Brazil. So hi to people in
So
Brazil.
I'm a really unconventional person, so I'm gonna ask you first one thing. I can tell you everything that you can find on Google, or I can tell you what I would do. What do you want to do? Listen. What do you want to learn? The dictionary words or what I would say?
Okay, what you will say.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you like come and you arrive in a place where you can find your friends or someone, you would say formally, "Olá, tudo bem?" That's in a dictionary. But we would say, "E aí, tudo bem?"
Hola.
That's the formal. That's the dictionary thing,
Oh, okay.
which no one says. But we would say, "E aí, tudo bem?"
Yay.
E aí,
E aí.
tudo bem?
Tudo bem? So e aí
Yeah,
tudo
perfect.
is hi.
Yeah, it's hi. Yeah, yeah. How are you? Hi, how are you?
Oh, e aí tudo
E
bem?
aí, tudo bem? You won't find it in a dictionary, but that's how everyone says. And then you would say also, e aí, beleza?
It's hard to say. Okay. Yo, beleza.
E aí, beleza?
E aí, beleza.
Beleza. Beleza means beauty,
Oh,
but it's like, how is it going?
e aí,
You
beleza.
say, beleza. Yeah, yeah. E aí, beleza?
Okay. Nice.
That's really
Interesting.
informal. That's you would say to your friends. But if I come into a commercial place, I would say boa tarde, like good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I would like something. So I wouldn't say hi, how are you?
Can you repeat again?
So that's it's part of the scope. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. So it's part of greetings, right? So I would say good morning. I would say bom dia.
Bom dia.
Bom dia, perfect. Good afternoon. I would say boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde. Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde. Yeah.
Okay.
And good evening. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Com o noite.
I don't get it. Please repeat again. Sorry.
Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Yeah. You need to practice the O. That's the sound.
All right. Boa noite.
No. But you're almost there. I mean, people would understand you.
Okay.
Anyways. And
Oh,
then also good night. When you're leaving, good night it's the same. Boa noite also. So
boa
good
noite.
evening and good night, it's all boa noite.
Boa noite. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If everyone want to ask the question, please ask in the sticker question below. All right. So, okay, let's proceed. Rafael.
So what else? What else you guys need? What's the next?
Proceed to the self introduction part.
Uh-huh.
Name is
Okay.
living.
So I'm supposed to talk about me, about myself, not
Yes.
Portuguese class. Okay. So my name is Rafael. I'm from Brazil, from São Paulo, which is the financial capital of Brazil. But now I'm living in Italy for 1 year and 3 months around. And I was in Milan for about a year, and then now I'm living in Liguria, which is the Riviera de Ligúria, which is the Riviera de Levante, which is the south coast of Genova. And I basically transferred myself because I was tired of my business career, and I decided to make some experience on the cooking area. So now I'm working. I came to Italy to work on restaurants and learn much more about what is my real passion. So that's
All right.
a little bit about me.
All right. So, how would you say my name is Rafael in Portuguese?
Meu nome é Rafael.
Again?
Meu nome.
Mio nome.
Meu nome.
Mio. All right. Mio nome Nur.
Meu nome é Nur.
Oh, Mio nome is name. Is it correct?
Meu means my. Meu. Nome, name.
Oh, okay.
Meu nome é Rafael. My name is Rafael.
So, is is.
Is.
Okay. All
It's
right.
the verb
Yeah.
to
Mio
be.
nome Nur.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
But you also, no one says meu nome é Rafael. Again, that's in the dictionary. But when you say, so when you meet someone, you would say, excuse me, how, so you are called, and you would say, como você chama? How, what's your name? But we don't say, what's your name exactly, the real translation. We say, how are you called? That's the exact translation. So you'd say, como você chama? And then you would answer just Rafael. You don't say, my name is Rafael.
Okay. All right.
I'm Rafael or Rafael. And you say, como você chama?
Nur.
Rafael. Nur. Yeah. You don't need to
Alright.
say the whole thing.
So I don't need to say Mio nome é Nur. So I just say Nur.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am from Malaysia. What is I am from Malaysia in Portuguese?
Eu sou Malaysia, we say Malásia.
Malaysia.
Malásia. So if you say, where are you from? De onde você vem? De onde você é? You would answer, eu sou da Malásia. Venho da Malásia. Or just Malásia. Eu venho da Malásia. Ou eu sou da Malásia.
Eu sou Malásia.
Da Malásia.
Eu sou da Malásia.
Exactly.
Can you explain one by one what is eu sou?
So, da onde você vem? Da onde você vem? De onde você é? De que país você é? From which country are you?
Oh, okay. Malaysia.
And then you would answer. Or, eu sou da Malásia.
Eu sou da Malásia. I am from Malaysia.
Exactly. Perfect.
All right.
But you can just say Malaysia.
All right. Okay, I get it. Okay. Next. Okay. I live in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is a city in Malaysia. How would you say in Portuguese? I live in, for example, I live in São Paulo.
Eu moro em São Paulo. Eu moro em Kuala Lumpur.
Eu moro.
Eu moro.
Eu moro.
Or, eu vivo.
Eu vivo.
Eu vivo.
Eu vivo.
Exactly. And then the name of the city. São Paulo, Kuala Lumpur.
So, eu vivo is I live.
Exactly. I live. Or eu moro, which means basically the same thing.
Alright. Eu moro Kuala Lumpur.
Exactly.
Alright.
No, I live in, so you're missing the verb, the pronoun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, eu moro em Kuala Lumpur.
Eu moro em Kuala Lumpur.
Exactly.
Alright. Okay. So, alright, what is your name? You have just said before, right? What is your name?
Yeah. Como você chama?
Can
Qual
you
o seu
say
nome?
can you say one by one?
Como você se chama?
Como você
Você se chama.
se chama?
Exactly.
Alright, como você se chama?
Você.
Como você se chama?
Exact. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, como você se chama?
Or, qual é o seu nome? Qual é o seu nome?
Qual é sia?
O seu nome.
Qual? Oh no, I don't get it.
Qual é o seu nome?
Alright, qual é o seu nome?
Perfect. But then you would say fast. Qual o seu nome?
Qual é seu nome?
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Alright. So, how would you say thank you in Portuguese? Thank you.
Obrigado. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Yeah, but between friends, you would just say valeu,
Alright.
which is a
Valeu.
slang, really informal. Valeu, valeu.
Valeu is informal way.
Exactly. Valeu is a slang. It's not in a dictionary, even. But everyone says valeu, valeu.
Valeu. Alright, so you're welcome.
De nada. So, obrigado, de nada, you would say. But,
Valeu.
but also the slang would just say valeu, valeu. So you can also answer, nah, valeu, valeu, also. It's a joker word. You can do everything with it. Valeu.
Alright, so if someone say value, so I will reply value.
Valeu, valeu. Ah, demorou, demorou. You can also say. Or valeu, or you can just demorou.
Alright.
Demorou, which means nothing. It's just, I don't know why we say that.
Alright. So we're gonna
So come on, let's practice before. So you give me something, I would just say valeu, Nur. What would you answer?
value. If I say value,
Valeu, valeu.
value.
Or demorou, demorou. Let's practice the demorou. Demorou.
Alright.
So valeu, valeu aí, Nur. Valeu.
Demorou.
Demorou. É isso aí. Perfect.
Alright.
You can go to the streets in São Paulo now.
Oh, wow. Alright. So let's proceed to, okay. If I want to say I'm sorry.
You can say desculpa.
Desculpa.
Me desculpe, formally.
Me
desculpe.
Me desculpe.
Me desculpe. But no one says like that.
Oh,
no one says like that.
Alright.
You can just say mal aí. Mal aí.
Malay?
Mal aí. Mal aí. Which means I'm sorry. But it's or foi mal or also. It's better than just me desculpe. No one say that.
Oh, okay.
You say mal aí or foi mal.
Mau ai.
or foi mal,
Fui mau.
which would be in English my bad, my bad,
Ah, all right. So mau ai is
my
I'm
bad.
sorry. Fui mau is my bad.
Exactly. But that's really informal again.
Okay, that's okay.
That's really
So
informal.
mau ai is I am. Au is sorry.
Exactly.
All right.
Mal, it's bad.
All right. Mau is bad.
Foi, it was. Was sorry. We cannot translate in English. Like, I'm searching related expressions, then you can understand the logic, but you cannot translate exactly the same because the language is a Latin language, has a different structure, and then when we're talking about slangs, it's really there's no structure. They are just slangs.
Yep.
So these are things that are really usual. You go around everywhere, everyone would understand. Of course, if you speak formally, everyone would understand. But it's weird because no one speaks like that. Obrigado. Muito obrigado. Only if you're talking with your grandma, you would say muito obrigado. That's weird, you know? It's really
All right.
weird.
All right. I see. Yeah. Same
I
goes
don't
to me.
remember the last time I said muito obrigado in my life to someone.
Okay. All right. So mau ai or fui mau.
Foi mal. Mal aí or foi mal.
All right. So
Perfect.
all right. Where are you studying? Where are you studying?
Onde você estuda?
Onde
Você estuda.
você onde você estuda?
Exactly. Where do you study? There's no slang for that.
All right. Onde você estuda?
That's exactly formally.
Oh,
And you
okay.
would say eu estudo at KLM Society.
Oh, okay. No. What is the meaning of estudo? Estuda,
Study.
study. All
Study,
right.
estudar. Is the verb estudar.
All right. So okay. So I am studying.
Eu estudo at the school. Eu estudo, and then you say the name of the university, which KLM. I don't know what's the name of the university. It's KLM. So eu estudo na KLM. Na KLM would be in Portuguese.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, because K it's K, L it's L, and M it's M. So KLM. Eu estudo na KLM.
KLM. So KLM is
KLM.
KLM.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So, onde você estuda? And then you would answer, eu estudo na KLM, na Malásia.
You estuda?
Eu estudo na KLM.
You estudo? Kalya Kalai
Eu estudo na KLM.
KLM. All right, I got it. You
Exactly.
estudo na KLM.
Perfect. You can go to
All right.
Brazil now.
I will go with you.
Yeah, sure. Would be much helpful.
All right. So if there are any question, please put your question in the sticker question below. All right. So you want to share anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I would just I would share that I hope that this situation ends quickly, and then I don't know. I mean, I'm really worried with my country, which is Brazil. So we're learning Portuguese from Brazil. We're talking about Brazil, and uh, I wish you guys, if you can pray a little bit for Brazil, I would thank you, because I don't see any other solution. I mean, we're facing really bad times, so let's pray. That's why.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can share.
Oh, okay. Someone asked me before, what is the difference between Portuguese language in Brazil and Portugal?
So basically, like formally, if you get we have a convention now between both countries. So formally, grammarly, we have the exactly same language, but the accent and the sounds of the language are really different in Portugal and in Brazil. We can understand each other, but I mean, a lot of expressions, like all those languages that I told you, that are not commonly shared between both. So are really different languages. So if someone speaks fast, we cannot understand each other, Portugal
Ah.
and Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
like regional things. But grammarly, like if we're reading, it's exactly the same. If you read a
Ah,
book in Portuguese, Portugal, Brazil, it's exactly.
all right.
So
So,
you can type in YouTube something for Portugal, and in Brazil you're gonna see the sounds are really different.
all right. So, okay, let's continue. Okay, if I go to Brazil and I want to buy something, so how would you say? I want to buy chicken. So how would you say in Brazil?
Eu quero. So if you're in a place and then you wanna buy the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't say I want to buy the chicken. You would just say I want the chicken. I want chicken.
Ah,
I want one chicken. So you would say, excuse me, I want one chicken, one cheese, one whatever. So we would say in Portuguese, eu quero frango. Eu quero frango. I
eu,
want to buy a chicken.
eu
Eu
quero.
which means I want.
Mm-hmm.
I means eu.
Eu,
Quero means want. Eu quero means one chicken. Chicken, frango.
eu.
I'm mixing the language, I'm sorry. Eu quero frango. I want one chicken.
O frango. Frango is chicken.
Eu quero frango. Frango is chicken.
Eu quero o frango.
Perfect.
All right.
Now you can buy a chicken in Brazil.
Okay. All right.
And then you can say the por favor. Remember about the please that I said, which is like depending on the situation, you can put a slang. But I would say eu quero frango, por favor, in the end of the phrase, which means please.
Ah, okay. Again.
Eu quero frango, por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor. Or you can start with por favor, eu quero frango.
Por favor, eu quero o frango.
It starts with P of Portuguese. It's por favor.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna write here.
O frango.
Por
favor.
favor.
All right. Rafael.
I wrote.
All right. Okay. Someone.
Yeah, a lot of comments.
Yeah. All right. How can I say to someone I love you in Portuguese? All right, please.
I love you. You would say eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Exactly. Eu.
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 Okay.
Getting better. Te amo.
amo. All right. Eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Perfect, perfect,
All right. Eu te amo, Rafael. Is that it?
perfect, perfect.
All right.
And then I would answer. I can also answer. Eu também te amo, Nur, which means I also love you.
What is tu? I love you too.
Eu também, which
Também.
I also,
Mm-hmm.
eu também te amo. I also love you.
Eu também te amo.
Perfect.
All right.
And then you can breathe because when you say eu te amo to someone and someone answer thank you, like obrigado, it's the word answer.
All right. So there is a question. One question.
Oh, I miss you.
Mm-hmm.
So in Portuguese, we have a really specific word for that. Wait. So basically, I don't know how I answered the thing here.
You can write in the comment section.
Okay. So
Okay.
so this word, which every other country, every other culture talks about, is saudades.
So
So saudades is a word that it only exists in Portuguese, which means is more than I miss you. We have a lot of poetry about this word and a lot of things, but basically, estou com saudade means that I miss you, that I need you here. But saudade is more versatile because when you love someone, when you're passionate about someone, you can be like 2 minutes far and you can say, I miss you. Like, eu tô com saudades. So
all right.
it doesn't matter how long are you far. Saudade means this nostalgic feeling. For example, you can also miss your country. You use the same words. I miss Brazil. You would say, eu tô com saudades do Brasil. Tô com saudades da minha cidade. I miss my city. I miss my country. You would say, estou com saudades
Right.
of everything.
Right. Can I ask something? You write it down. You jot it down. Saudades, but you pronounce it J.
Saudade.
Yeah, you pronounce it saudade. So D in Portuguese is G. J.
No.
Is it correct?
Saudade. The thing is that depending on the region, we have different accents, but the sound is not G. It's not saudade. It's saudade. It's D. Saudade. But it's not well defined. For example, in Italian, here in Italy, all the words, vowel and consonants are really well defined. In Portuguese, no. They're not well defined. They're not clear. So the D, saudade, we don't say exactly. We don't say D, we say G, saudade. It sounds like G. You're back?
Yeah, I'm saying. Is it my internet connection?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You were off. So basically, that's the saudade, the thing. I miss you. That would be
All right. Estou com saudade.
perfect. Saudades.
All right.
Tô com
Estou.
saudades.
So, okay. If I want to add, I miss you too.
Eu também.
Oh,
You
you too.
just say too. You just say me too. You don't say eu também estou com saudade. You don't say that.
Or
I
me too. In
also. You just say me too. Eu também.
you também.
Eu também. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. So, is there any question? Someone want to ask? I think there is no question. Oh, all right. Someone asked, is there any Malay language department in Portugal University? No, he is not from Portugal. All right. So I will change the question. Is there any Malay language department in Brazil University?
To be honest, I never met any Malaysian in Brazil. You're the first Malaysian that I met.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's my bad, if it's the area that I'm in, that I used to live, but I never met any Malaysian. And then we don't have any contact with the Malaysian culture in Brazil.
Ah, I see. Yeah. We are far away.
Yeah, a bit far.
Yeah. All right. Now it's 9:35 p.m. So I think we can end our class now.
Okay.
So, but before that, can I request something? Oh, someone asked.
Yeah.
Right. What is the difference between Brazil? All right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, easier than trying to explain is trying to. I'll try to speak a little bit of Portuguese.
Okay.
So, Português do Brasil. I'm gonna speak a bit of Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, and then I'm gonna speak a bit of Portuguese.
All right.
Even if you guys don't understand anything, you're gonna listen the sound. Então, no Brasil, a gente fala um português mais fluido, mais gingado, tem todo um charme brasileiro. O português europeu, ele é mais quadrado, como o europeu em geral, é mais antiquado. Então, em Portugal, in Portugal, they speak like this. Em Portugal, eles têm um português um pouco mais rígido, assim que as pessoas não têm a mesma fluidez de português do Brasil. E no Brasil, em Brasil, a gente fala um português mais tranquilo, mais fluido. É isso. Basically, that's the difference.
Okay.
Is it possible to get the difference?
No, I don't.
Portugal. In Brazil, we say obrigado. In Portuguese, we say obrigado. Obrigado.
There's not.
In Portugal.
Yeah.
And in Brazil, we say obrigado.
Yeah, different accents.
It's the accent, basically. Yeah. I saw the Sabrina. But not just the accent. Also, a lot of slangs and local words that are really different. Don't worry. My pleasure, Sabrina.
All right. If there is no question, well, speaking Portuguese is like beatboxing. Do you know beatboxing?
No. I'm terrible with beatboxing. In Brazil, we don't do beatboxing. We do samba.
Some what?
We do samba. It's a kind of Brazilian music. It's the most traditional Yeah. It's the most famous Brazilian gender.
All right. Someone said to try one.
Try one samba.
Uh-huh.
There's a song that probably everyone knows, which is from Stan Getz. It's called. I'm gonna sing a little bit. Oh, ariaio, oba, 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 mas que nada sai da minha frente que eu quero passar. O samba está animado porque eu quero é sambar. That's
Wow.
that's more. It's some. Thank you. That's different. Also, different kinds of samba, but you can. This is more. Let's see. It's a more fluid, more jazzy bossa nova thing, but we also have the root samba, which is really sad, which is really melancholic, which is really different. But I mean, I I wish you guys can have a bit of time and search on the internet a few artists because they're
All right. Last from me. Okay, if I want to say, Rafael, you are a good person in Portuguese.
sorry. How what? Sorry,
How would
didn't
you?
get it.
Okay, if I want to say, Rafael, you are a good person. Okay, how would you say in Portuguese?
Good person.
Mm-hmm.
You would say você é uma boa pessoa.
Você é uma boa?
Você é uma boa pessoa.
Você é
Uma boa
uma boa
pessoa.
pessoa.
But no one says that.
Okay, so informal way?
You would say você é foda. You would say, which is a bad word, but everyone uses as a slang. Foda.
What is the meaning of that phrase?
Foda. Can I say bad words here?
It's up to you.
Okay. I'm the king of bad words. So so foda means fuck.
Oh, okay.
But it's a word that we use for a lot of good things. Everyone uses. Everyone. Even I mean all around, even with older people, you say something that it's foda, it's something that is really good.
Oh.
So you would say você é foda. You are that. Which we cannot translate because it would be really weird. But you say foda. Você é foda.
Você foda.
Você é foda. Exactly.
I know
that means that you're really great.
Okay. Okay, can I understand?
Or it also can mean exactly the same expression. Mm-hmm. For example, when you do something bad, you do something really bad to another person, mm-hmm. But not something bad like really bad, something that makes someone else sad. And then your friend, for example, you cheat on your boyfriend, and then a friend would say, "Hey, Nur, você é foda," in a sense that you shouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
So it can be used for both. For you're really good, or you shouldn't do that. Você é foda.
I see. Hey, Rafael, você é foda.
Você é foda. You too. Você também é foda, Nur.
Okay.
Você é muito foda também.
Você é foda. All right. So I want to request something. Can you say KLM? KLM is the best. KLM
é foda.
Okay,
a KLM é foda.
You don't have another word?
Another word?
The meaning of the best? Mm-hmm.
Trust me, the best university in Brazil, the students and everyone says that it's foda. That's the right word. É a mais foda. It's the best. A melhor, if you say is the best, would say that's é a melhor universidade. KLM é a melhor.
Right. Can I?
But it's not enough. Foda, it's much more.
All right. So it's a cultural and socially acceptable. Yes, Sabrina.
Yeah, it is. It is. Even if you say like in front of your grandparents, they
Mhm.
wouldn't. They wouldn't call you out. It's normal.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I believe the grandparents in Brazil are a bit different from the grandparents in Malaysia, but it's acceptable. In Brazil, it's acceptable.
Hey. All right. Okay. And now it's 9:43. I think we can end our class now. All right. So
Okay.
for all the participants from the first class, thank you for your support. Thank you very much. I hope all of you enjoy and get new knowledge from the class. And thank you to our speaker, Rafael. Thank you for being able
Thanks,
to.
nurse. Thanks.
Please say everyone.
You're off. You're off.
Lastly, don't forget to fill in the link provided at the KLMS Society profile. Thank you, Rafael.
Thank you, Nur. So I'll see you
All right.
around.
All right. See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.